I guess I'm live. Oh, I forgot to turn on this little light right here that makes it a little bit better. Sorry about that. That was the first time I'm really going live. I mean, I went live before, but it wasn't the same. Let's see. How's that? How's that look? All right. Oh, there we go. Okay. So this is kind of creating all the things that go into like videos and stuff. It's crazy. It's a little bit different when it's live. Plus, I'm doing this on my computer, which I normally don't do. All right. So, hi. It's fun to experiment, right? So we got this. No judgment. It's okay. We got this. So I guess that's one thing that is good about me is I don't have many fears of making a fool of myself. So if this turns out really stupid, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Nobody watches it. That's okay. That's okay if nobody watches this. But I'm doing this because those of you who are going to watch it might need some extra support. And oh, there's my brother. Hi. Look, let's see. Hi. All right, so this is fun. I have like this ring around, like this heavenly ring around. Is that better? Oh, that's a little bit better. Okay, that's not much better. I don't know. Let's just go. Let's just keep going. All right. Well, this is what happens when we go live, right? I mean, it's just a lot of, back and forth. But what I want to talk to you guys about today is what I'm doing for my New Year's goals and resolutions and things like that. And I'm really going to kick it off really hardcore as soon, well, I mean, I want to say January 1st. That's when my hardcore is going to be. Going to do it January 1st. But until then, I wanted to kind of give you guys a little bit of an idea on my process and what I go through to get there. My brother who is watching is super hardcore about all this stuff and has been for years. I'm not necessarily that way. I'm kind of the middle of the row. Let's do what we got to do. I'm going to school full time right now. I'm a single mom. I have a boyfriend, all these different things that are going into my life. And I'm also trying to run a nonprofit. I am running a nonprofit. I'm a writer. And these aren't excuses. These are why I'm not hardcore in this, because this is not my top priority to be super hardcore. My priority is going to be taking care of myself and doing the things that I need to do for myself, creating a morning routine, things like that will make me feel better. So my goal, first of all, what I do is I create a plan. So I have, hey, Jeremy, you're watching this right now. Does this read backwards or forwards? Can you read it normally? I'm waiting for your reply. All right, well, so my goal is to exercise, eating healthy, and setting morning routine goals. So I want those morning routine goals that I have. So what I first need to do is what I've been doing is creating a plan. So some of the things that I've been going through for my hurdle, there's some hurdles that I have. So I've got major back pain, so I can't work out like I used to. And that's been one of my things that have really set me back and have gotten me off of my bandwagon that I was on earlier this year. Time, of course, is always a thing, and just having energy. Physical pain is so debilitating. I didn't realize how, I mean, I've had back pain here and there, but I've never had back pain like since my accident at the end of March. So the energy that sucks out of you it's insane. However, I'm going to I really need to create that routine so I can get back to my healing process. And remember, it's okay to start small. We can start small. Take those baby steps. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm planning and I'm making all of these really cool goals, and I have all these new tools that I have. I even hired myself a coach, not just like a personal trainer or anything like that, but just someone to help me be held accountable. Accountability buddy. Get an accountability buddy. It's so important to have. And I decided to hire a coach because sometimes I have amazing friends who are super good accountability buddies. I have been an accountability buddy to friends, but it's a little bit easier to tell your friends or your brother that, you know what, I'm just not doing this right now. And this is why. And they're like, okay. And it's just different. It's different than having a coach that you hire that's not personally connected to you, that you feel that has more of that input of like, you don't want to let them down because one, you're paying them. So there's more to it than that. And two, they are not in your everyday life. They don't have all of those things. Yes, see, Jeremy, coaches are a must. And do you agree that it's different when it's like a personal coach that's like your friend or someone that you're paying that you don't necessarily know? So do you feel what do you feel about that? Do you feel like it's something that, yeah, because you don't want to make excuses to somebody that doesn't really know you, and it's, or they're like, okay, I understand this, so how are you going to get through that? And a lot of times with friends or family or whoever that's helping you can, they just want to empathize with you and be there for you, and they're not necessarily there to push you like a coach is. So I got this really cool planner a couple months ago, and I've been using it every day. I'm writing in it what I want to do. This coach, Stef Iliff, is who I'm having help me right now, and for the next 90 days, actually. And it's super cool. Exactly, Jeremy. They don't sugarcoat, and they stay specific on working with you and your goals. Like that's their main job. Their main job is to do that. It's not to have any of that other in between life stuff. And I'm a little bit high maintenance when I come to my coach, but I figure, I'm paying them, so I get to be a little bit more high maintenance and be like, this is what I'm doing. And I'm really also good at telling on myself and saying, well, I didn't do this, or I had this glass of wine, or I had an extra glass of wine tonight. The cool thing though too is that what I'm doing is, so I'm writing down every day what I want to do, and it's not just that working out and exercising. So I have my little plan in here. I'm scheduling out my free meals. I'm scheduling out my workouts. I have a workout buddy that I'm going to be working out with, my friend Trish. So we're going to be going to the gym together, holding each other accountable. And it's not going to be the kind of working out that I did before, where it's, kickboxing and boxing, and I absolutely love that, and Zumba and all that stuff. But I have to start small, otherwise I'm going to be put down because of my physical pain, and I need to make sure that I work through that. So a lot of what I'm doing also in the morning is stretching and doing some meditation work, making sure I'm listening to podcasts and reading books and things that will really help me stay mentally motivated as well. I'm a person that does a lot, and I actually wrote it down specifically, step by step by step by step. These are my goals that I want to take. This is how much time it's going to take me every day. And then every week when I coach with Steph, I get to switch it up because, eventually in 2 weeks I'm going to start school again. So that's going to be one of the things that I'm going to have to throw into my everyday, because that's going to take up a lot of time. That's like a full-time job. So that's going to add in a lot of extra things. But I'm really glad that I have the 2 weeks to really get into my morning routine and really start that and do what's best for me. And, I would love to hear what you guys are doing. Do you make resolutions for the new year? What is it that you guys do? I want to hear it. I want to share it with you. I'm happy to be as much of an accountability buddy as I can to you, just, keeping track and keeping each other on and focused. And sometimes it's good to know that you have a nice big group, or, people that are all in this together. And I don't want to start a New Year's resolution and end it in 30 days. That's not my goal. I want to start a lifestyle change. So I'm mentally also working on that piece of it, and not just saying, I'm going on a diet or I'm doing this. No, I'm starting a new routine because this is what makes me feel better in life. This is what makes me feel more mentally capable, emotionally capable, and physically capable of doing everything that I want to and need to do in my life. It makes me a better mom. It makes me a better friend. It makes me a better sister. And it just makes me a better person all around. And it gives, if I'm giving to myself, I know that I can give more to the people that I do, especially my heart families with my nonprofit. So thank you for tuning in and listening. Thank you, Jeremy, for chatting with me and being my chat guinea pig. And eventually I'm going to figure out how to do the whole live streaming thing. I know this is live, but there's like also a live streaming other goals for 2020. But for right now, thanks for experimenting with this, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.